Hey, good morning guys. It's been a while since my last video, and I came out this morning trying to see whether I can maybe get a scallop KZN snook. So I came to one of the local ledges, and I've been at it for about 45 minutes, but there's no action. So I'm going to be one of those guys to quickly give you a tackle tip, something that we do specifically here if we spin a lot with our lures and our hook selection, and I'm going to run you through the process quickly. The reason why I stopped fishing, the watercolor behind me, it's almost right. It's like there's a bit of a green tinge to it, but it's more of a green grayish color, and that's not really the color you want when you go hunting for mackerel. But nonetheless, let me quickly show you what I do to my iron candy spoons. Alright, so first things first, let's go through it. What we'll need a pliers just to grip with, split ring pliers, and a little spoon. And this is a Kuda casting, it's a 42 gram. And all we're going to do is we're going to change out the hook, but before we do so, we use, or specifically me and Rudy, we use rock point hooks. They're extremely sharp and they seem to last an extremely long time. Even if they get rusty and busted up over time, they still stay extremely sharp. But now one thing I want to show you here is, if you can see there, this is not an inline hook by no means. You can see how it's bent or twisted to the one side, and that's not really something you want whilst spinning. And the simple reason for that is as you retrieve your lure will spin a lot. It will just wind and wind and wind, and that tends to wind your braid up. Or when you lift your lure out the water, it'll slowly start spinning, and it will go like almost in a torpedo fashion. It won't stop spinning, and when you cast again directly after that, it hinders your casting distance. So what we like to do, I'd like to grip the front end of the hook like that, and you just give it a good tug, and there you go. Now if you can see there, I've got a perfectly inline, seriously sharp hook. This is 8 toes. We like to use the 8 toes, and then from there we will just quickly go and take this okie off. If it just wants to work with me now, there we go. Open her up again. Come on, you know, in front of the camera sometimes it's harder than what you think. And work your hook in there, like so. And that's it. Now I've got an 8-toe hook, perfectly inline. It's not going to twist and wind my lure up, and ready to go. I prefer to upsize. This is a 6-0, this is an 8-0, especially when catching the predatory fish that we catch while spinning. Generally they do have large mouths, and we just find with a 7 or 8-0 hook, your hookup rate is a bit better on these type of lures. Hope you enjoyed the short video. Have a nice day. Cheers.